Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, traders of all ages. Welcome to Mr. Joseph Trades Daily Performance Summary on Monday, April the 14th of 25. I want to say that sorry I haven't been on top of my videos the past few days. I've been painting my son's room. That's taking a lot of time, but I should be done with it pretty soon. So in the meantime, let's jump right into it. I made a video about last week, but there was a problem with the sound, so I wanted to show you my summary from last week real quick. These are all my funded accounts. Last week, I made $3,830 in my funded accounts, so that was a really good week. And this week, I'm off to a solid start. 594. It's not the biggest total I've ever had, but it's a nice green start to the week. We show a 65 and 0.38% win rate. There was some trades I took here and here that I didn't really follow my strategy, and that's why they were losses. One of them I did, and it landed on the wrong side of probability, but there were a few trades in there that I shouldn't have taken. The good news is every account today ended up in the green. All my evals, all my PAs, so pretty happy with the start to the week. Let's go to the charts. This is the 4 hour right here. We can look at the big picture. We're still in an overall downtrend. We did see sort of choppy sideways action today with a fair amount of volatility. To me, this looks like it's consolidating, and I don't know if it wants to rotate back down or if it wants to pop up above this EMA and start taking out some of these old highs. That would be really good news. It's all really dependent on tariff news, I think, and so it's just something to be aware of. This is the 15-minute time frame. So yesterday was Sunday, and we had a gap up. Gaps like to be filled, and wouldn't you know that today we went down and filled this gap and tested the EMA on the 15-minute before rotating higher. So that was pretty good price action today, all things considered. We did have this chop here around the noon to 1:30, and then it really started picking up toward the end of the day. It had a nice bullish push. But overall, good price action for me. Had several high probability signals that worked. Today was the day of bear flags and bull flags. Really good stuff. There are a few other patterns that worked as well. You had a 2-bar bearish engulfing here that led to a big run on sell side liquidity. You had some that didn't work. Right here, this red-green wick reversal. With my stop loss rules, it would have stopped me out. Let's see, right here, right before, of course, it pushes up to the 21 EMA. But that's the way it goes. It's all a numbers game. You just have to take these setups when they appear. And over the long haul, if you use proper sizing and trade the right time of the session, you should be okay. This is that chop I was talking about. I did a pretty good job of staying out of it. There was one trade I took at 12:30 because I saw this big candle and I thought price was going to push up and start rotating to buy side liquidity. I forgot that between 12 and 1 I shouldn't ever trade anything. So I paid for that one. It stopped me out, but that was the only boneheaded trade of the day that I made. And you can see it was sort of a tricky reverse triangle consolidation. Check that out. Those can be a little tricky to figure sometimes before they make a move in one direction or another. But again, overall, I'm happy with how I traded today, happy with the price action. The volatility was a lot lower today, but it's still above 30. It was down over 17% from Friday, which meant that the candle sizes were more normal, quote unquote. Whereas last week, several days, we had candles that were 100, 200 points, in height. Today, right here, the average true range was 65, and it decreased through the balance of the session. So, it's good to see candle sizes getting to places where you can put logical stops again. Finally, I want to show you my screenshot of my accounts today. This is my total for everything, $1,383.90. And my funded accounts, I've gotten one payout on this one, and it's only less than 60 away from the threshold for another payout. So I'm pretty happy about that. And these two are funded for my funded futures. A few more days to go of $100 or more, and I can get payouts on those. They're progressing nicely. This is another funded account with my funded futures, number 38. I'm recovering it from a sort of a sloppy. Last Wednesday, my friend called me, and I make a point never to really answer the phone during the session, but when I saw it was the doctor calling, I picked up, and he got me really excited. And so I took this funded account down about $1,000 last week. Well, but over the past few days, I've been building it back up. It's almost back to where it started with $50,000. Today it added 163. So slowly but surely, I don't answer his calls anymore. When he calls me, I just ignore him. I hope he understands. He's a good guy. He just calls at the worst times. Like I'll be meditating and he'll call, or I'll be trying to avoid the 12 to 1 hour and he'll call. It's pretty brutal, but it's good with my discipline. I'm getting really good at sticking to my rules, except for that one trade. Doctor, I'm just kidding with you. You're a great trading buddy. I appreciate you. Then this is a brand new funded account I got from Take Profit Trader. It was actually down about 600 today. Not the best start, but over the course of the session, I built it up to plus 62. Hey, you can't complain about that. The rest of these are some evals. I want to have 5 Take Profit Trader funded accounts because that's the most you can have at one time. I've already got 3 my funded futures funded accounts, and I'm waiting for Apex evals to go on sale again, like 80% at least. I'm not going to pay 50% right now. That's what they have going on, to the best of my knowledge. When it gets cheaper, I'll do them because they have a little higher activation fee, and it's just a numbers game. But I want to ideally stack about 10 of these accounts and just keep adding size and getting confidence and copy trading select accounts and rotating them out and just building them up. I'm really excited about the progress I've made the past few weeks. There were a few times that I thought about quitting and I questioned what I was doing, but then I decided to figure it out and stick with it. And since then, I've been doing really well. My confidence is off the charts right now, so I just need to keep going with that. And trading can be an emotional thing. When you're doing well, it feels really good. And when you do bad and it's because you did things you weren't supposed to do, that's a lot worse than when you just lose a trade. I mean, losing trades happens, but when you're undisciplined and you break rules and basically you just shoot yourself in the foot, that's the stuff that I've been working to eliminate. And today I did that again, with the exception of the 12:30 trade that I took. But at least I didn't have a whole hour of that business. But anyway, it's time for me to get going. I've got work to do. And I appreciate you spending time with me. If you found any value in the video tonight, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hit like, comment if you wish. And until next time, great trading, everyone.